On the last episode of 20 Sides, Jace and Dail managed to break into Brynmark's house and discovered information regarding the city's silverport in a small statuette of the Demon Lord Centeroth. The party met back up with Jarek to gather information on the location of an overgrown shrine in the Drarkhana wilds. The party tracked Brynmark's footprints into the wilds, which led to the overgrown shrine. What they see, a camp, maybe even a cultist camp, with several humanoids walking about. And now, episode 18 of The Nexus. Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Now, Campaign 2, The Nexus. A couple of them turn and look, and you hear their voices kind of quiet, and two of them walk off in the direction of what you threw. They go to about where the log hit and stop and just kind of look around. Give it about 30, 45 seconds. Keep looking. Would you roll on yourself?
21. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
A 19 plus 0. So they don't notice you, but then they just turn around and walk back.
I apologize. That did not work as I had thought it would. I thought I would have drawn more of them away. What am I seeing from here?
Pretty much the same thing.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah, because this area kind of sinks down, so y'all have kind of the high ground, and you're able to see pretty much everything that's going on down there. There's nothing. You don't notice any additional people.
Okay.
Out of the tents, no one else has walked. The 8 are still like a couple of them are sitting down, a couple of them are standing up talking.
Can I, from here, tell anything about the tents? Like if there are other people in the tents?
No, you're pretty sure there aren't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're down to 8 if he goes into the
So there's 8
shrine.
of them out there.
Eight, and Brynmark has gone.
Brynmark
He's gone into the shrine area.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to... They've turned around to walk away.
Yeah, they went and kind of investigated the log. Now they're turned and they've walked back to the other 8.
Or
the other 6.
If I attack from here, I would get a surprise round.
So there's no more surprise rounds in 2024. You roll for advantage on initiative.
Okay.
But you're more than welcome to do that. But remember, you're 120 feet away from them.
Right. Well, but I'm not so much worried about that because it's circular, right? Like this is like
get into the.
I mean, it's all going to be right there. I would just be on the other side.
Correct.
Holden is thinking. I'm just giving y'all kind of where, like.
Well, you can
tell them
this.
Here is my thought. I realize that there is a good number of them, but what I have seen capable from Dail and Lucia. And from myself, I believe that we could handle them quite nicely. And I think, Jace, what you have done has been remarkable. And I, for your size especially, and I think that we might be able to handle them. My thought is, I don't know what else is inside the large structure. So we would have to do our best to handle this as quickly as possible, without risking something else coming out of there, in the hopes that we catch Brynmark when he does. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I am more than happy to engage here. Like Lucia said, this is the order of chaos. This is, these people are not doing good, I doubt. So
So it might be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. We get paid for Brynmark, and we take out some people who are knowingly not doing good in the world.
I agree. I'm going to tell Dail here what's going on, because you said you're only talking to me and Lucia, right?
Yes. I could only choose 2, and I figured the one who would understand how to speak telepathically would be you 2. So
yeah, she's probably talking out loud.
Yes, okay.
Hey, Dail.
Let her know quickly, because I am going to try and attack these men as they are walking away from me.
We'll be jumping right in. Let me get her on board here, Dail.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm right here. You don't need the binoculars. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So just stick with me for a second. Holden apparently has the ability to talk to me and Lucia.
What?
in our minds.
What?
It's pretty interesting.
Quiet.
Yeah. So,
Whoa, that's
so
crazy.
he's telling us that
Is it because I'm half orc that
he said something. Yeah, there's something like that. But we don't know what it was. That I think it's just kind of limited.
Okay, yeah, that's
so
fair.
we are going to attack these guys. This is not a pomegranate situation.
Okay,
We're jumping right in there.
okay.
Okay.
Make sure that you tell her after I have attacked. You wait for me.
Yes. So we're going on his mark. So once
What's
we
his
see
mark?
he's out there somewhere, somewhere over here to the right. We saw him go. When he attacks, we're jumping right in as well.
He can't say pomegranate
No, it's in the
because
pomegranates.
that's already been used.
Yeah, we'll work a different word for him.
Gosh.
But I mean, he's just going to come out here doing his thing.
Can I use my frostbite or something to freeze the door shut while we're out with these 8?
Nice.
Good answer.
If
good
his answer is
idea.
anything but yes, it's pretty terrible
I'll
DM.
ice trap him.
So go ahead and look up what you need to, but if you don't say yes, you're a terrible DM.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll allow
Okay,
that.
okay.
What's the range on it? Because
60 feet?
You may have to get closer. But
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I think that's cool. Yeah.
I think
I'll
it's
allow
cool
that.
too.
So
You cause a numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range.
Creature.
That target must make a creature door.
Yeah, well, I'll allow it. I'll allow
It
it.
may be a mimic door. We don't
It
know.
might.
Yeah,
It might.
Could be a creature.
It could.
Is there anything? Okay, so before you say 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
is there anything anybody wants to cast or anybody wants to do in pre?
I don't have anything like that.
Like,
I'm
do
going to
you?
cast my Blade Ward.
Okay, Holden, you're about 60 feet away from them,
Mhm.
and then 120 feet away from them are Jace, Lucia, and Dail. Dail has cast Blade Ward. Does anybody else want to do anything before y'all yell 1, 2, 3, attack?
I don't really have anything.
So we talk about our game plan, so we know what everybody's kind of doing. We're waiting for Holden to attack.
Dale doesn't know what
Here.
the go mark is or the ghost.
I'll say something to let you go when I see him.
Pomegranate.
And you're running to go freeze the door first.
I would like to freeze the door because we don't know what's in there.
Right, yeah.
We don't want
Well,
to.
but that would give away a lot, but we're talking about
If y'all are going to attack,
Yeah.
not before.
No. That's our first thing I was
Okay,
going to do,
okay.
though.
Gotcha.
That Lucia would not do
Right.
that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start it.
okay? So everybody roll for initiative. Y'all will roll at advantage. Every one of y'all will roll at advantage. My jokers will roll at not advantage.
Oof, 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 oof.
Woohoo.
I got a 20.
I rolled a 12. So how does that work? Like if
22.
with surprise, like that was, no, I know, but what I'm saying is with surprise.
Like they wouldn't
you-
react and do something to him unless he comes out first.
Right. But, right. So
You beat him
Right,
at advantage.
right.
Or
if your roll
But if I
beats
beat
me
you
at
initiative,
advantage,
so it's like you're
come run
popping
out.
out, and I'm like, I'm just quicker than you in that moment.
Sure.
reacts to what
I
you're
react
but what if
to
I
what you're
don't
doing
pop
quicker.
out?
Then you would have never rolled advantage. You've never rolled initiative. The reason you're rolling initiative is because you're popping out.
No, I can attack from here. I can throw my blades from here.
I know. It's just
I
the way
know,
the game
but
works.
I'm
I
saying
know.
like that to me is the surprise part.
Yeah.
Right.
Where surprise worked was because I'm hidden.
Yeah.
Like you failed your check.
They did it because it was surprise is almost like too much of a punishment for monsters. Because if everybody has surprise and you attack, the monster's gonna die.
You never
Well,
gave me
sure.
surprise.
I don't get that. Like, I get that. But if one person has surprise and
Yes.
it starts the initiative after that, like that to me is not a
Right. If one person
overdone.
agreed. Agreed.
Right. That's more of what I
Yes,
like. Because my
yes.
thought is I'm gonna attack,
Yeah.
and then after that there is no surprise
Right.
because
now they're
they
alerted
wouldn't. They're already alerted.
Yeah.
So no matter what they do,
Now
it would
you
be on
could stay
initiative.
hidden in the brush and never jump up and throw your thing from that, and then you use your bonus action to hide, and they never see you. So they're not attacking you, but if you're going 1, 2, 3, go, and they all run out, and then they're
Well,
like,
my-
does that make sense?
Yeah. So if I have to use my bonus action to hide, though, I can only throw one.
I don't think it's gonna matter because I rolled an 11.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled 12, but
Yeah.
okay.
So
Take it up with the
initiative
folk.
rolls. I rolled an 11. Dale, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 18, but I have a -1, so I'm 17.
Okay. Lucia
I rolled a 22.
Ooh.
12.
Hate it.
and Jace.
19.
So all of y'all will go first. We'll let Holden go first because he.
That's what we're waiting to see him do.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so Holden, these things are about 60 feet away from you,
So, how far for me to get out of the woods?
about 30 feet.
Would I be encumbered throwing, being in the woods?
Yeah, so
Okay.
30
So
feet
I
or
need-
less, you can throw. You can throw up to 60 feet, but it's disadvantage from 30 to 60 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna move
up
run
30
my
feet.
30 feet
Yep.
to where I get out.
All right.
And the two guys that are walking away from me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw one at each.
Okay. Give me attack rolls. Them beautiful attack
Yeah,
rolls.
so the first of my psychic blades is gonna be a 17.
That is gonna hit.
Yes, all right. And so no sneak attack on this?
Correct.
See, even though it should be a
Wait.
surprise,
So no, you don't get sneak attack either.
no sneak attack.
That is weird. You know what?
No,
I feel like you should get sneak attack.
No, that's fine. We'll play by the rules.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But your second
attack
But I
Hit.
second attack, I will.
Yes.
I'll get
Right.
advantage and
Correct.
sneak.
You get sneak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
So
you
the first guy is going to take 4 damage because rolled a 1.
Okay, all right. 4 measly damages. A psychic blade goes through him
Yep. And so the second guy,
with your bonus action.
so 19 on the first one, but I'm going to roll see if I crit.
Crit.
No. So 19.
Okay.
And then it's going to be 14 damage
14.
to him.
He falls to one knee as the psychic blade goes through the back of his neck.
Oh,
Oh.
dang.
He's not dead.
But I still have 30 feet of movement.
No, you moved 30 feet.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
You
right.
moved
that's
30
right.
feet to come
I
up,
did
so
move
you
30
are
feet.
done,
I'm
sir.
done. I'm done.
You
How
done,
far away
done.
are we?
Y'all are 120 feet away. So Holden moved up 30 feet and then just both hands at the same time throwing these daggers out. One goes through the neck of one of the cultists, if you will. The other one, it goes right
will.
into its back. They're psychic, so that it doesn't even look like there's damage other than these like black veins that are pulsing on them now. One of them takes 4 damage. The other one takes 14, is on one knee, looks super rough. And Holden, you look down at your hand and you see a few black veins that kind of mimic the blade on, or the damage that you've done to it. All right. It is now
It's Lucia's
the
go.
other 3 goes. Lucia, Holden, and Dail. You're about 120 feet
and
away.
Jace.
Sorry, yeah. No.
You
Oh,
said
yeah.
Lucia, Holden.
Oh, yes. Lucia,
Oh, wait, so
Jace,
I'm
and
last?
Dail. Well, no. Y'all can go in whatever order you want. Just y'all 3. And then, so y'all are about 120 feet away from the combatants. You're about 180 feet away from the door
Okay, I'm
of the
gonna.
shrine.
Well, if I move all 60, I can move 60 feet.
You can move 60 feet, and that would be your turn, unless you want a bonus action. You can move 60 feet. It's totally fine.
Can I do it sneakily?
At half speed.
Well, I just need to get to that door.
What's the range on Frostbite?
60 feet.
Okay.
I guess I can.
I would just use all your movement this time
Yeah.
because you're not going to get, even at 120 feet away, you're still going to be 60 feet from anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm using all my movement, but I don't know where we're going. So Dale is like, "What's the go? Like, what's the plan?" Nobody.
I think you're just going to go in and
Fight.
get
Yeah,
the
you're
fight.
just going to fight.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So she's just gonna run 60 feet towards
Right.
the.
Yeah.
That's all.
Towards the
both
combat?
of us can probably do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Lucia's going 60 feet toward the door.
Yeah.
All right. So Lucia goes
Hopefully they'll
60
focus
feet
on that.
toward that shrine door. And then Dail and Jace are moving 60 feet in on the action. Now you're about 60 feet away. It is now up to the combatants, these cultists. They all kind of put together at this point. The one that's on his knee is going to take a dagger of his own and throw it at Holden and roll a nat 3 as he puts his hand on the ground and is breathing heavily. The other one that you hit turns around and takes off running at you and pulls out a short sword and is going to get a little swingy swing on. And this is +4 to hit. 9 misses. 2 of the others pull out short bows, and one is going to shoot at Dail. And this is +4, 23 to hit. You're going to you're going to take 8 damage, and now you have to make a concentration check to see if Blade Ward stays up.
Roll D20.
Yeah, and it's your Constitution modifier, and it's going to be you got to roll a 10 or higher. A 2 plus
Plus what now?
your Constitution saving throw, 5. Your Blade Ward falls.
Can I recast it though?
Yeah, but it
On my
takes
turn?
it takes an action, so you wouldn't be able to attack on that turn. The other one shoots at Jace. Ooh, 16 plus 4, 20 to hit. Your 5 plus 2, 7 damage. 2 of the other ones take off running toward the door. One of the others is gonna run and get into melee with Holden. One of the other ones is just kind of stand his ground in front of, get like the ranger and kind of put him in between the tents, as he's got a short sword ready for Dail and Jace. The other 2 have their bows out, and one of them yells, "Go get Nash!"
Nash the Knoll.
It is now up to Holden. You've got 2 in front of you.
How close is this group right here?
Within each other?
Yeah.
The one that's on the ground was 30 feet back.
From Holden?
From Holden.
From
Okay.
Holden, yeah. So 25 feet from its compatriots.
So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna Psychic Blade
Okay.
twice on this one. So the first one, 9 to hit.
Misses.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Second one,
Getting kind of hairy.
a nat 1.
Oh!
Gosh.
Oh no.
Oh, no!
Oh no is correct.
Do you want to do
Now-
anything with your bonus action?
I would like to, well, I guess it doesn't really matter if I disengage or not because they're right there. They're just going to be right on top of me, right?
Yeah, you disengage and then move.
Move
something.
30 feet, and then they could move 30 feet to engage with you.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
move.
I'm-
You can not disengage and just use it as a movement.
Use
You
your
can move and then use your bonus as another move. So then you're 60.
because you have cunning action.
Oh, that's true.
Then all they could do is catch up with you, but couldn't
But they would
attack.
both
they
get
would get an
opportunity
opportunity
attacks.
attack.
So either way, they're both going to attack you. Holden is pinned down.
I think I'm just going to disengage. I'm not going to move and cunning action. I'm going to disengage 30 feet because disengage, they don't get an opportunity attack,
Correct.
right? And that would at least put me
Closer to us.
closer to you
Okay,
all.
so you're going to disengage from the 2 that are on you.
Yeah, which would also put me behind the tent,
Correct.
which meant
shots.
whoever's shooting.
Yes,
Can't
correct.
shoot at me.
correct. So you move 30 feet behind the tent,
Yep.
30 feet closer to
Yes.
Dail and Jace. You have disengaged. It is now up to Dail, Jace, and Lucia.
Okay, how far away is Dail from this ranger?
You can get to him.
Okay, so I'm gonna engage with
All
her.
right.
I'm going to, I guess, use my sword.
Make an attack roll. Make a beautiful attack roll.
14 plus 5, so 19.
Hits!
All right, 7, 8, 9, 10.
3 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so 10.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! He is looking rough, very rough, as there is blood. You slashed across the like his chest area, and blood is now soaking its leather armor.
Well, can I move anymore?
You can, but since you're in melee with him engaged, he would get an opportunity attack if you walk away.
I'm used to having all these things I can do. All right, well, I'll just
Not
wait
now.
for him to hit me, I guess.
Okay. All right.
That's all I can do.
It is now Lucia's go.
Okay, so I'm technically within 60 feet of the door.
You're 120 now.
No,
You were
well, she was 180.
You were
yeah.
180, so now you're 120, so you can move 60 more, and that'll get you to
60.
60.
I mean, is that worth it?
I think at this point,
I mean, they're
kill
running.
those 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Yeah,
or
probably,
do we let them go in and then there's 2 more in there?
Well, or you could move 30 feet, attack those 2.
Yeah.
So that it draws them away from the door, and then next time move 30 feet and then freeze the door.
Yeah. Because I can do, I could try this snowball swarm, which would be each creature in a 5-foot radius. Are they within a 5-foot radius
Yeah.
of each other?
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Yeah. So I could do that.
What does it do?
A flurry of magic snowballs erupts from a point you choose within range. Each creature in a 5-foot radius centered on that point must make a dex saving throw. A creature then takes 3d6 cold damage
Gee,
on a
nice.
failed save or half. It's a 2nd level spell, but I might as well use it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going to use them.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, I am.
All right. So you're going to move up 30 feet to within range of these 2 cultists that are making their way to the door of the shrine. These pellets of snow just begin pelting at them. The first one, what's your spell save?
Dex 13.
He fails with a 12, and he fails with an 11. So they're
3d6.
both going to take
Oh my
3d6
God, I need another
of
D6.
damage.
Okay. 9, 10.
10. They are both looking rough as
Good, yay.
well. Very rough as they're just being bludgeoned by ice. Is there anything you want to do with your bonus action?
I don't have any.
Okay. Sounds great then.
I don't have any.
All right. It is
No
Jace's
telekinetic
turn.
shove.
Right. I'm going to cast these two over here.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Ooh.
So it's a wisdom
good
13
call.
saving
Buster.
throw.
See ya.
I was hoping to get it on the whole group earlier, but
Little
but those two-
sleepy time
Straight
on
lullaby
the
'em.
2 over there.
13
What's
wisdom.
the radius of that?
It's a 5-foot radius.
Oh, okay. So you can link it to.
With those two, yeah.
Not these two.
That's what I was
though.
asking about the other
Yeah.
guy.
All right, this is +0. We got a fail, and we got a fail.
Betty
we got
bye.
2 fails.
How long do they sleep for?
I mean, for the next up to a minute concentration, unless they take damage or somebody tries to use their action to wake them up.
Nope.
Yeah.
So if
Okay.
they take damage, then they would
They
be
wake
up.
up.
They would be up.
But they're off the field for a while.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to roll for it anymore. Like you
No,
know how
yeah.
you used to roll for
Right,
like how
every-
many hit points you could put to sleep?
It's just a flat sleep, but it's
Wow.
a smaller radius, I think, than what
That's
it used to be.
super powerful now.
Yeah.
So they just immediately just
Fall asleep.
fall over
Like
asleep.
narcoleptics.
Yeah.
Snoozers.
All right. Good turn. Do you want to move at all? Do anything else? Bonus action. A little bardy inspiration.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save him for trying to stop people from getting hurt. I
Okay. All right.
think everybody's hitting pretty good. Just don't try
Not
to
the
hit-
last time.
Yeah.
Not the last time.
All right, the one in front of Dail swings his short sword again, and this time misses
Good.
with the 12 total. The one behind the one attacking Dail is going to fire with its short bow at Jace, but he's going to do so. Jace is going to have 3/4 cover because there are 2 people in front, so you'll get +5 to your armor class on
Okay.
this. And that's an 11 total for me,
Yes.
which is a miss. He just can't find the right range because of the cover. The 2 that were just pelted with snowballs, one of them has no ranged weapons. And so he picks up one of those snowballs and just chucks it at Lucia and like yells some cuss words at you
Rude.
and then takes off running toward the door some more. He's not going to get all the way there because he used his action to throw an angry snowball. And then the other one does have a bow, so he's going to fire it at you.
Well, I caught it, and I'm making a little snow creature.
Nice.
Make
7
alive.
plus
Animate.
7 plus 4, 11. Misses.
Yep.
Armor class 11?
12.
12.
Misses. The one. One of them's gonna fire. The one in the back is gonna fire at Dail, and it's gonna have Dale's gonna have 3/4 cover, so this is gonna be +5 to your armor class. So I'm trying to hit a 21 right now, and I rolled a nat 2. That misses. The one that was on his knee and is looking very rough kind of gets up, and he's going to run after Holden as he like glances over at the 2 that have fallen asleep and is like, what the heck's going
Is
on
he gonna be
here?
able to get to me?
No, he won't get all the way to you. He'll
Okay.
like turn the corner of the tent, and that is their entire round.
Which a bunch of losers.
That was a lot
losers.
of misses.
Was a lot of misses.
Lot of misses.
What
It
a
is
cult, you know what I'm
back
saying?
up to Holden. You are about 15 feet away from the one that just took off running at you.
Okay.
And other than that, you are behind a tent.
I am. I'm going to move back about 15 feet
Okay.
where I can see this guy
Yeah.
and the one that just rounded the tent.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna first psychic blade at the one who just rounded the tent,
Okay,
the one
so you-
looking really rough.
You throw that dagger about 30 feet.
A 9, so misses.
This.
I'm going to throw it at him again.
Okay.
The second one, throw it at him
Yeah.
again. 11. What in the world, man?
That's so sad.
All right. Yep.
Good turn. Good turn. You know what? Productive turn.
Yeah. Oh,
Holden. All
terrible.
right. Dale, what do you got?
I'm gonna attack this guy. Same guy.
Let me have it. 15
15 plus 5 for 20. 20 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 3, so 6 total damage.
Just enough as you go to rear back and hit him.
Harvest time!
And instead of swinging in an arc, you pull back and then you lunge your sword forward. It goes right into his stomach and you pull it out. He falls on the ground and you kick him off of your blade as he is dead in front of you.
Ching!
Would you like to move at all?
If she moves in, like into melee with this guy with the bow, does that put him at disadvantage if he tries to shoot at her?
Shoot, yeah. If he tries to shoot with the bow, yes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to melee with him anyways.
Yep.
You might as well
so
move
she's
up to him.
gonna run forward and go shing.
So you're yelling as your
No,
sword is up,
shinging.
shing, shing, as you're running forward with those little bitty tusks out.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Tusk
up
out.
Like a shirt
to
with her just shing.
Lucia or Jace.
Kill the one that's still running up the door.
Yeah.
You're 60 feet away from the door now. So
Okay.
if you want to shoot the door, you can shoot the door, or you can
Shoot the door.
I'm gonna try to shoot the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah,
So-
lock him out.
That's a cool.
So what I'm gonna do
Ice
is I'm
out.
gonna use frostbite on the door to ice out anyone trying to come out, anyone trying to go in right now. That's what I'm gonna do.
Perfect. So you hold up your bracelet. It starts to light up that ethereal blue light, and then you watch as the door, just the cracks of the door, ice begins to form and just all over the cracks of the door. Would you like to move at all?
I'll move just a little further closer to it, just in case.
Closer to the door? Okay. So you can move about 30 more feet that
You can't
way.
even find me. Help me. Someone help me.
A little bit closer.
Just a little bit closer,
There
yeah.
you go. All right. It is Jace's turn.
How far away is this?
It's definitely within 30 feet. Yeah.
We'll try to go on this side of her though,
Okay.
and we'll stab with the dagger.
A little stabby stab.
Little dagger.
19,
That hits. This is his first damage taken.
2, so 4 damage.
4 total damage. Anything with a bonus action.
No, we're save our bardic.
It is now there. God, those guys are just asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Straight out the fight.
Gosh, that's embarrassing.
I know. The one turn
Sorry,
in the
Dad, I don't know what
corner
happened to me. I
of
just,
the
like, fell
tent is
asleep.
going to move his full and attack Holden. Oh my gosh, 12 to hit.
No. 14.
Misses. And then the one in front of Dail pulls out a dagger and swings. Oh, that's going to hit. 20 to hit? 20 to hit?
Yep, that's definitely a hit.
Okay.
That's if you had to ask, but
You're going to take 4 damage, 4
Okay.
piercing damage, and then the one in the back is going to move to get into range to shoot Dail with his bow. So he's going to move closer to the tent so he can shoot Dail with his bow without being covered. And that's a 14 to hit, which misses. The one is going to attack Lucia again with a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll do it, donkey. You're going to take 5 damage.
Okay.
The other one is going to just take off running at you. And he can't get all the way there, the one that threw a snowball last time. But he will be
What a
there
playful
next
little
turn.
guy.
He will be there next turn. That is their go. There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4 cultists left, 2 that are asleep. Well,
5
6 cultists.
Yeah, there's
2, 4, 5 awake.
Oh, yeah,
2
you're right. Y'all
asleep.
only killed
one.
1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. Wake y'all.
Well, it started off real nice, and then it went
Hashtag
downhill
be better, guys.
real fast.
Hashtag be better.
Same.
It
They're
went down.
sleeping.
It went downhill.
That's true.
Real fast.
That's true. Okay, it is now up to Holden,
Holden-
who is now engaged again with a cultist.
Yep,
He's got a ring on your finger.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this
Get
guy
out of there.
again.
A little stabby stab this time.
13 to hit.
That hits.
God bless America. Thank you. 9 damage.
He falls.
Falls.
He was the one you hit for 14 the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
He just starts coughing up blood, and those black veins go onto his neck. His head shakes a little bit.
I'm gonna move about 15 feet this way so that I can see
Yeah,
this guy, which is within 5 feet of an ally.
correct.
I'm also at advantage here
Because
because
you
I
attacked
hit
and
the
hit.
I hit the first one.
Uh-huh.
So I crit.
Oh!
Congratulations.
25, technically.
Oh, so wait. Before you roll, you get your D6 for your blade,
Okay.
and you get 4D6 for your sneak attack. So that's 5D6.
I get 4d6 total.
No, you get 5D6 total. You get 1 for the blade, 2 for the sneak attack. No, you get 66.
Well, I mean, but the new rule, he's just getting a flat 18 damage plus 3d6. Because you're saying all three of those hit.
You're right. No, remember we said sneak attack didn't get the extra.
Doesn't get the.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be
but I'm
So you
automatic
get-
6.
And then you'll roll 5D6.
oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Golly.
So wait, okay. How many is that for? So that
So because of our house rule,
Yes,
our brutal
I immediately-
critical, you automatically get 6. That's
Okay.
your weapon. But
Okay.
then you get to roll it again, and you double your sneak attack damage. I mean, I think he's going to be unalive.
19.
He is unalive.
Okay.
Right.
You have pierced him. Pierced him, we say. He gone. There are... Okay, great turn, Holden.
Finally.
Way
Very
to
nice,
go.
very nice, very nice.
Yes.
Yay, Holden.
Yay, Holden.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. Dale, there is now a dead cultist in front of you. 2 dead cultists in front of you. What would you like to do? There's a couple that are about, we'll say they're, 2 of them are about 30 feet away from you.
Before she goes, can I use the last of my movement to get back behind the 15 feet
yes,
back?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So she sees Lucia over here. So she's like, oh, I'm going to move 30 feet and then attack this guy.
Love it. Love it.
And she's going, shing!
Sword
as she
out
runs.
in the air. It's gleaming in the light.
Oh, and she rolled
And a nat
nat
one.
No.
You trip as you're going and you
was like,
stumble
oh,
and your
gosh.
sword goes into the ground.
It
but
actually
then you,
stabs myself just a little bit. I like poke myself. I'm like, ow!
that is Dale's turn. Lucia.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get the guy behind me,
Okay, so you turn around and
I'm gonna use Ice Knife.
first level.
Ice Knife is cool because if there's a hit, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage.
Yeah.
But regardless, the shard explodes, and then the target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed a dex throw and take 2d6.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
do it.
All right.
So you have to hit first.
Oh yeah, you make an attack roll
Attack roll
first.
Plus 5 is on my thing. 19.
Woo!
That's gonna hit.
Okay, so I'll do 1d10, 8, and
The
then
dex saving throw.
which is 13
Don't even need it.
because he died.
Because he died.
Is anything within 5 feet of us? No.
As this knife of ice goes into it, as soon as it pierces into its body, it explodes, and you see ice shards shoot out of its eyeballs as the cultist
Yikes.
falls to the ground dead.
I just didn't mean to do that,
Boop.
but I didn't.
Bye, she did.
It is now. Do you want to move at all? I should say.
Maybe move a little bit, but no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
It is now Jace's turn.
Get a little, just kind of step over these bodies and stuff, and I'm just gonna talk to this guy.
Okay.
All right, you're one of the last ones alive. If you drop your weapons, we can let you live.
He has a short sword in his hand, and he looks around and he just throws the short sword down. And that is it for this week's 20 Sides. Don't forget to tune in each week as Jace, Dail, Holden, and Lucia venture across Aberynth. Don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/20sides, where there are free options, $5 options, and $10 options to help support our podcast. Follow us on all the socials everywhere at 20 Sides Pod. And per usual, we couldn't do this without the atmospheric background tracks from Monument Studios and TabletopAudio.com. We will see you right here next week on 20 Sides.